Hello everyone, and welcome to the 6th episode of the World Caribbean Travel Vlog series. In this episode, we visit the port of Costa, Mayan, Mexico, where we explore the tangled jungles and witness the ruins of the lost city of Chacchoben. And now we are in Costa Maya in Mexico. And today we're going to be visiting the Mayan ruins. Well, there's the port. It actually looks like a pretty interesting port. This looks like a very interesting beach, and thank God it's a little bit cloudy, because yesterday at Roatan, Honduras, I got really bad sunburn, so it's a good thing it's cloudy today. Costa Maya is a small tourist-fueled region in this Mexican state of Quintana Roo. It was a very underdeveloped and nearly unheard of region for years, but has recently experienced a massive growth spurt from cruise ships. Costa Maya is very close to two lesser-known Mayan cities, Chacchoben and Cunalich. While not as extensively excavated as the world-famous pyramids of Chichen Itza or Tulum, they're still very impressive. The port area of Costa Maya is very new and is quite reminiscent of an American theme park, with a lot of Mayan-themed decor and buildings. It may not be as genuine as other ports, but you feel quite at home, and there's plenty of shops and restaurants, as well as swimming pools and even dolphin encounters. It's probably the most tourist-influenced port we visited. This is so far the nicest looking port. Probably the least beautiful port was definitely the Bahamas, but this port is actually very, very interesting. It looks really American, I guess, because you know how built up it is. It almost looks like a theme park. We decided to visit the Mayan ruins of Chacchoben using Native Choice as our guide. It's an hour-long bus ride across the Mexican countryside until we reach Chacchoben. We trek for several minutes through the jungle with our tour guide Rosa Mora, coming ever closer to the ancient pyramids. Chacchoben is an ancient Mayan city that was first built in 200 BC, with the latest structures dated at 700 AD. Chacchoben was discovered in 1973, when a farmer flying a helicopter above the region noticed that there were many hills throughout the land that was mainly flat. The hills were in fact Mayan pyramids that had been covered naturally over the course of 2,000 years. While touring Chacchoben, you may notice hills that don't seem to belong. These are actually buried pyramids that have yet to be unearthed. The jungles surrounding the pyramids are filled with life, and you may even come across many creatures you've only seen in BBC documentaries. Alright, we're going to climb the temple. It is so hot here. I mean, this is a rainforest. And we're at the top. And there's the rainforest. That's a banyan tree. Oh, this is interesting. It's the other side of the ziggurat. But if you fall, that wouldn't be very fun. The top of the hill reveals two large pyramids, which would have been where the Mayan priests and nobility lived. The Mayans were a culture far ahead of their time. They developed complex trade networks, working calendars that had dates thousands of years in the future, working highways, and they were even able to predict astronomical anomalies like solar eclipses. The Mayans worshipped the sun and performed many human sacrifices, which the temples were built for. After leaving the hill, we come across a flattened courtyard covered in palm trees. This was in fact a marketplace when Chacchoben was a working city. All that's left today are haunting reminders of its former glory. After 2 hours of roasting in the Mexican jungle sun, we returned to the port. We can take dune buggy tours. That would be fun. Not quite sure where they go. Probably along the beach. But yeah, out of all the ports that we've been to so far, Costa Maya definitely has the nicest port. We're gonna go explore it a little bit before we head back to the ship. Well, that was Costa Maya. Very, very interesting place. And right now we're heading back to the allure of the seas. Yeah, we didn't really do much like underwater stuff today because we were basically doing like the Mayan tours, which I hope you guys enjoyed that. There are some tide pools and probably some interesting stuff in there, but it doesn't look like we can go down in there. So yeah, that was Costa Maya. And tomorrow is going to be a sea day, so probably not too much is going to be happening tomorrow. So yeah, that was Costa Maya, and I think right now we're heading off to get our passports stamped. That's a pretty cool shot of the allure right there. Looks a lot bigger up close than it does on the picture, I'm telling you that right now. There's the pier, and everyone looks like they're just coming back to the boat. Yeah, we leave Costa Maya in about half an hour, so people are heading back. I saw that earlier, but I didn't get to film it. It looks like it got washed up on the shore. But yeah, as you can see, all of the horizon is just nothing but jungle. Unless there's some sort of water park over there. Yeah, that place looks fun. So yeah, this is our last stop, and then it's back to Fort Lauderdale. So, you know, back home. Coming up on the final episode of the World Caribbean Travel Vlog series, we have our last day at sea, and then we return to the United States. But not before exploring the Everglades and seeing if we can spot a Florida gator.